Hi there! We're going to continue working with Chapter 8, Quadratic Equations, Inequalities, and Functions. We have been working with the square root property, so we are going to continue with completing the square. Two things we're going to learn in this video: solving quadratic equations of standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, by completing the square. One, when the leading coefficient a is 1, and when it is not 1. We're also going to solve quadratic equations with solutions that are not real numbers. Since we've been studying imaginary numbers, we're going to see them show up in this section. First, let's start by thinking about what must be added to x squared plus 4x to complete the square. So what does complete the square even mean? What I want you to do is to think of x squared as a square of length x. As a visual person, I find this very helpful. So there's a square of length x, which means its area is x squared. And I want you to think of 4x as x plus x plus x plus x. So that means we're going to have 4 smaller rectangles, since they're not squares, of at length x by 1. So I have 4 of those, which gives me our x squared is the big x squared, and 4x is made up by those individual x by 1 rectangles, 4 of them. So I want you to think about how would you arrange the 4x pieces with the big x squared to make a square again. So you can pause the video, think about what that will look like. So how can you take these 4 smaller pieces and arrange them with the big piece to try to keep it a square? After you have thought about it, you can unpause. You may have thought to arrange them around the square like this. This is only one way, there are other ways. But this doesn't quite make a square again. There's a part missing. You notice this corner is missing. So how much is that? How much is missing? Fill in the missing part to see. The orange part there is what's missing, which is 4. Notice that since this is 1, 1, 1, and 1, it creates a 1 by 1 smaller squares, and there's 4 of them. So 4 is what must be added to complete the square. The completed square for x squared plus 4x is quantity x plus 2 squared. Since our original square of length x was altered, we added 2 on each side. Remember, a square is a quadrilateral with all 4 sides the same. So this sides have now length x plus 2. So that's our square. Now, how would you figure out what must be added to complete the square for x squared plus 6x? In this one, it was 4x, so we had 2 and 2. What would you do for 6x? Go ahead and pause the video if you like and think about what that would look like. Following the previous example, we will arrange similarly. So x squared plus 6x, I'm going to do the 6, I'm going to split them up into 3 and 3 along the big x squared. And the missing part is going to be filled in by 1 little squares. And how many of those are there? The missing piece is a 3 by 3, which means 9 little squares. And that completes the square. So in general, what does completing the square mean? The process of completing the square is we take half the coefficient of the first degree term. So the 6x is the first degree term, right? That's the quadratic term. First degree is just the x. Coefficient is 6. Take half of that. That's what gives us the 3. And then we square it. The result is what must be added to complete the square. Since we get a little square of 3 by 3, that's what must be added. So in this case, we add 9. The completed square is, so how has our size changed? It went from x to x plus 3 and x plus 3. So the completed square is x plus 3 squared.